It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Let's get to Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissy, my husband left his computer open the other day. I noticed a credit card statement. I looked at it, started to see a bunch of expenses for things that he's done, like flights, rentals, and women's shoes. None of that stuff was for me, none for the kids. Something's happening. I want to know who he's buying it for. Very interesting.
Well, this could be planning for the holidays.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
So let's get her on. Christine, Sisney brings up a very valid and likely alibi. And that is that it's now, November. Maybe he is shopping early for the holidays for everybody. Could that be the case?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I'm seeing flights and rentals, and those are, he hasn't gone anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere. So it's.
When you say rentals, renting what?
Like car rentals.
As in, like it's in the past. It's already happened?
Yeah, because it's on a credit card statement.
Gotcha. Yeah,
so,
car rental would be on a credit card statement. Flights you could pre-buy. So
I mean that could be, I guess, for something coming up, but still there were some flights and
it's out of character.
Nothing that I've heard of, and stores. I don't. Some of the stuff is past, so I don't think it's for the holidays.
All right. Well, we tried. Christine, how long have you been married?
Like 8 years.
All right, hold on for 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
Let's come back and just make this call and see if we can find out.
Okay.
Because it could be what we think. I'm hoping it
is.
Christine's on the line. She has looked at her husband's computer, and she found that there's all kinds of expenses for things that he's done. Flights he's taken, rentals, women's shoes, and different stores for women. Now, our thought was, well, hey, it's the holidays. Maybe he's doing his holiday shopping early. She says, I don't think so. It doesn't look like that.
Okay.
So, Christine, here's what we're going to do. Sisney is going to call your husband, and she is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name, on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Here we go. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Logan.
This is him.
Hi, Logan. My name is Leslie. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in Northridge. How are you doing this morning?
I'm not interested.
Oh, if you just have 2 minutes, this won't take any of your time. I'm just trying to offer you some free flowers that you can send to anybody you'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info, anything like that. It's a dozen red roses. We're just trying to promote our business.
What's the catch?
Just that you refer us to friends and family.
Social media, word of mouth. What do you need?
Word of mouth. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to do social media, that's up to you. They're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They can receive them by lunchtime today. I don't need credit card info, like I said, any cash from you, nothing. We just pick somebody at random every week.
Wow. And how did you get my number? Just out of the phone book?
No, we have a database. You may have purchased something online in the past 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Why not?
What's the name of the person you'd like to send them to?
Can I send it to two people?
Well, it is
Then that's okay.
Sure.
It's okay. They're the same household. Sophia and Emily.
Sophia and Emily. Oh, that's me. Okay, yeah. So got it. Emily. What would you like to put on the note?
You are my world.
You
Love, Daddy.
are my world. Love, Daddy. Okay, cute.
Yeah.
Oh, your daughters, obviously.
That's going to be fantastic.
Okay.
And I can get those by lunch today.
Yeah. Lunchtime.
Well, Logan, it is Ryan Seacrest on the air with you now. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Christine, on the phone with us now. How are you, Logan?
Hey, honey.
Christine?
Mm-hmm.
So, Logan, we were reaching out to you to offer you some roses because Christine is concerned that you may be having an affair, just to put it bluntly, because of things she saw in your computer. Can you help her with some peace of mind?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, honey, but your computer was open while I was cleaning the room, and when I picked it up, the screen went on, and it was you had a credit card statement up, and it had all these things that were nothing for me and the girls, and flights and rentals and stuff like that. And can you explain what that's all about? I mean, it's not for us.
Christine, that is for my team at work. I buy those things and then they reimburse me. Okay?
What are you buying your team? So you're shopping at women's stores for your team?
Yes. My coworker Linda, her heel broke on her heel,
Okay.
and I got to come to the rescue and buy her a heel because we've got presentations in Atlanta.
Okay, but why can't she buy her heel?
She does buy her heel, and then she uses the company. She can't use the company card, okay? She uses my card. We use it as the company. It's not a business purchase. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Christine,
actually.
why am I on the radio?
But Logan, the radio's irrelevant. Just know you're being broadcast on it. But what about some of the other issues that you've had to solve here? Just curious. So you bought a heel, and what other things have you had to buy for your team?
A briefcase.
What about these flights and car rentals?
It was they were all business purposes, but obviously we only have a certain amount to spend, and Linda wants to be flown first class. She can't handle the coach. She was sick.
Who?
Do you know Linda, Christine?
I mean, I've heard. I haven't met the people in his office, but I mean, I've heard names, but
Doing a lot
still,
of
I don't
generous things
understand
for
why
Linda.
there's like a company card and why it's on your personal card. That's
Look, if Linda's sick, I don't want her getting everybody else sick when we got to make the presentation. I'm not going to, it was a last-minute thing. You don't get sick a month in advance. You get sick 2 days in advance, right?
And so she
Flights
needed to
are
go first
super
class?
expensive. Well, when you have to have a little bit more room because you're sitting there with a sinus headache and you're not even supposed to fly, it costs a little bit to be upgraded.
Here's the thing. Christine's concerned that you're over-delivering maybe for some of the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why she's asking what's going on. And I don't know that you're making her feel so much better, to be honest with you.
Christine, you said you didn't want me traveling anymore, okay? And so I'm sending my team traveling, and now you just don't want anybody traveling.
what? No, that's not it. I mean, okay, if that's the case, then why don't you kind of explain that to me? What's
I don't
going
need
on?
to explain myself, okay? The suspicion of me doing something nefarious is completely getting out of hand, okay? And frankly, I'm sick of all of it, and I am not doing anything wrong, and I'm tired of being accused.
All right. Well, listen, Logan, Christine, we are going to let you go at this point. I think we've gotten as much information as we can. Christine, you'll have to spend some time with Logan and decide whether or not you believe him. But Logan, thank you for staying on the phone with us.
You need to see a therapist. You
Well,
need to
listen,
see somebody
okay.
professional.
Yeah,
All right. Well, that's up to you guys.
maybe we need to see someone together.
That would be great.
Logan.
And we're going to let you go together now, okay? Thank you very much for writing in, Christine.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
He did send the flowers to his daughters.
Right, but he
Sweet.
just got real nasty in the end.
Well, he's real nasty the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
No.
I was a friendly person. I got scared.
Some
It really
things didn't-
threw me in the
well,
beginning.
Some things didn't make a lot of sense to me. Let's get back to the Ryan's Roses. So Logan admitted to buying things for his female teammates at work, fixing a high heel because they have to travel, upgrading somebody because they have to travel. I don't know. I mean, look, if it's all legit, it's very generous of Logan to do it, but it struck me as he was over-delivering for his team in a way that I would question if I were his wife, Christine.
Yeah, or at least mention it to your wife. Like, hey, by the way, you might see this on the credit card statement next month.
Well, yeah. So she saw charges at women's stores on his computer and rentals and airfare and all kinds of things that didn't add up. Now, the one thing he did do to his credit, he did send the roses to Sophia and Emily. He said, "You are my world, love Daddy," his daughters. But Patty, you had a look on your face. What were you thinking?
It sounds to me that he's trying to drive her crazy. Like at the end when he says, "You need a therapist."
Yeah, that was rude.
Like he's saying like,
At
whatever.
the end of the call, he said, "Look, why do I have to explain myself? You need a therapist."
Like he's trying to drive her to a point where she's actually has to be questioning her feelings.
Or she's questioning herself. He's trying
Yeah.
to make her question herself.
Exactly.
Like he's manipulating her.
Yes.
Wow. He did strike me, I guess, with the way he spoke to you too, Sissany.
Yeah, he's very
As having
controlling.
the ability to do that.
Very controlling, just very like.
So
And
what
also, why not send the flowers to all three of them? Like, why just the daughters? I get it. It's cute. You're the dad. But,
I
I
don't
mean,
mind
as the
that.
wife, I'm like, I would be kind of like, oh,
I don't
where's
mind
my
that, but I
flowers?
think Patty may be right. Maybe he's not cheating. Maybe he is doing all these things for his team, but maybe he knows that she's going to see all this stuff, and maybe he knows she's going to question it, and then he knows how he's going to handle it, and then make her think she's crazy. And then all of a sudden, by the way, haven't you been in that situation where all of a sudden you start second guessing yourself because you're being told?
Absolutely.
And I think he's also using the daughters against her too. The fact that he sent the flowers and only signed his name and not include her is like,
He's
I'm the
trying
good
to-
dad. I'm the good parent.
He's
I'm the,
cozying up with the kid.
yeah, I'm the parent that thinks of you. Your mother didn't do this. It was me.
Well, I don't want to be married if marriage sounds like that.
No, that's not how marriage
I'm
is.
just saying it.
There's a handful of crazies in the world, and he's one of them.
Well, we've been doing this for 15 years. No, he's not crazy. I don't know if he's crazy, but that did not sound like a happy marriage.
No.
Jessica, you're on with this. Go ahead.
Hi, he sounded upset and tired, exhausted. And she sounded very suspicious. It didn't
She's
sound
suspicious and she's insecure, and I think she has a right to be because he's playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't sound right.
Well, he certainly sounded like not engaged.
I mean,
Why-
from the
why-
get-go, he's an angry person. That's the vibe I got from the very first word that he spoke to me.
You know, earlier I said, and maybe he should, I should have told him.
Oh, the
I
hack.
said, the morning hack. If you wake up in a bad mood, the way to adjust your serotonin levels, true, is to have a pickle. Anything fermented will put you in a better mood, and maybe we need to send a case of pickles to Logan.
A nice little basket.
Instead of roses, hey, Logan, here's a case of pickles.
I agree.
All right, thank you, Jessica, for calling.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye. No, I'm being serious. That's what
I agree with you.
All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. Let's get into Ryan's Roses. So it says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, our car was in an accident and is in the shop. My husband told me he was taking an Uber home from work. Well, the other night it was really, it was late and I happened to look out the window and saw a car stop one house down. The front passenger door opened, and I saw it was my husband in the passenger seat and a woman driving. The door then closed again. They drove off. Then the car returned 30 minutes later, parked in the same spot, and a few minutes later, he got out and came in. He was quiet, more quiet than usual. He stuck to the story that he took an Uber home, which I'm not buying. So what happened? So he was in the car with another woman, and he didn't want to get out because he thought that he would get caught, so he came around and exited
Yeah,
the
and also
second
like when you take an Uber, you usually sit in the back seat. So that's another weird clue.
You do?
You always go in the front seat?
I ask.
That's funny.
Sometimes it's kind of nice.
If I'm in New York and I take an Uber, I always go in the front seat because I get car sick.
Well, good to know. Duly noted.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab Gabby. Hi, Gabby. Thanks for coming on. So, are we? So you think your husband came and he didn't get out of the car because he thought you might have seen him, and then he came back around? Why didn't he not get out of the car the first time?
Well, that's what I'm really trying to figure out. See, he says that he had to go back to work to get his laptop, and that's why he didn't get out. But honestly, it only took him like 30 minutes to get back, and he's at least 45 minutes away round trip. So something is just a little off here, and I'm really concerned. Like, I don't know if he's lying to me, or I'm just trying to put the pieces together. I don't even understand how Uber works. I've never even taken an Uber, actually.
Okay. Let me put you on hold, and we'll come back, and we're going to call him. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 10 years.
All right, stand by. We're coming back next. So Gabby's on the phone, married 10 years. She looked out the window late one night, and she saw her husband getting out of the car with another woman driving. Because he got out of the passenger seat. She was in the driver's seat.
And they were a little further away from her house.
Right, they were like a house away. But so the car came once, he opened the door, didn't get out, and then he came back around again and got out, and then he tiptoed in and tried to go to bed.
Interesting.
All right, so Gabby, I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
And where was he that night?
He was at work, but it was pretty late. It was like 8:30 when he was the car was not even in front of our house. It was like a house or two down.
So it looked like he was sneaking around.
It did.
Right.
It actually did.
So here's what we're going to do, Gabby. Sisney's going to come on the line. She's going to offer roses, okay, to your husband, and then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. We're all going to stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Michelle. I'm calling from Mimi's Flower and Design. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So here's the deal. We just opened up brand new here in Ontario. And the reason I'm calling is because you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today.
Really?
Yeah, they're absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card, anything like that from you. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. So I just need the name of the person you want to send them to and then a note.
Okay, cool. There's no like catch or anything, or
Just hope that you like the flowers and keep us as, your flower shop that you always go to.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay. Then what's the name of the person you want to send them to?
Let's send them to Sarah.
Sarah. Is that with an H?
Yeah, with an H.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the card?
Just put I really hope that these make your day better.
I really hope these make your day better. Okay.
You put like a smiley face or something there?
Yeah. Is she sick? I can do like a get well card.
No, that's it. You just that.
Okay. How would you like me to sign it from you? Would you like to say from Kevin? Love Kevin?
From Kevin's just fine. Yeah.
From Kevin. Okay. Who's Sarah?
I'm sorry?
Who's Sarah? Would you like to have them to be romantic, like red flowers, white flowers?
Oh, can they, is it possible to have them be, Snapdragon? Is that cool? That's like one of her favorite flowers.
Which ones?
Snapdragon?
Snapdragons, yeah. We have those.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Kevin, hello.
Yeah.
Your voice... Hi there. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Gabby, on the line, and you've just sent romantic flowers to Sarah. saying, I really hope these make your day better. Can you explain that to your wife? She's on the phone.
Kevin, I heard the whole thing. Who is Sarah? Who is Sarah? And why are you sending her Snapdragon?
Hey, babe. Hold on. This is kind of this is real right now. Like, this is really on the radio.
It's really real, 100% real.
Look, Sarah is she's from work. It's just like a work thing. It's nothing. It's nothing like this is make it come across as. All right.
Well, Kevin, can I ask you? So your wife tells us that she saw you getting out of a passenger side door, the front seat, passenger side. A woman was driving a car. It was about a house away from yours. Later in the evening after work one night, you approached, opened the door, didn't get out. Then you kind of came back around and got out and snuck into the house. Who were you with that night? Sarah?
Yeah, no, there was Uber. I was in an Uber that night.
In the front seat?
Yeah. I find it's like more personal being in the front seat with them. I feel weird being in the back. You know?
I actually do understand that.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. So can she see the Uber receipt from that night?
Yeah, I'm going to need to see the Uber receipt. Have you actually even been taking Uber when your car's been in the shop, or is that just another lie?
No, I've been taking Uber. The reason that I went back in is I forgot my laptop at work.
okay.
Okay.
Kevin,
And I had to pay more to go all the way back to work and drive back.
Kevin, why were you being so sneaky? Like, what's so sneakable?
With the Uber?
That night, you're coming around the house twice, you didn't get out the first time, now you're tiptoeing into the house. Why are you being so sneaky? And then, by the way, Kevin, you sent roses to another woman. You're married for 10 years. Why are you doing that? Or not roses, Snapchats.
Snapdragon.
Whatever they are.
Sarah is from work, and she's just having a really rough week.
Well, so's your wife.
There's a lot of bad things.
How about your wife?
Your wife's for life.
Why is Sarah your concern? You hardly ever get me flowers.
I think that's the problem here, Kevin. It's hard to see the truth.
Every day, your kids.
Babe, it's not like that. I just thought that she was having a rough week and everything. There's a lot of things going on. I thought it would just make her feel better. She's been moping around the office and everything. This is, oh, my God. Oh.
How am I supposed to believe this?
Okay, Kevin, are you cheating on your wife?
Yeah, Kevin.
No, I'm not cheating on my wife.
Okay, your wife seems to think you are, so I'm going to let you guys go and take it from here. But, Gabby, something's not right. He's sneaking around and he sent the roses or the Snapjacks to another woman.
Snapdragons.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, good luck. And, Kevin, thank you
Check those receipts.
Thank you for being on the air with us. Good luck to you, Gabby. I hope you find the truth. All right, thank you. All right, let's go back to the Ryan's Roses for a second. What are Snapdragons? Which ones are those?
They're like multiple flowers on a stem. They're really pretty, actually. We have them in our front yard. They're just like, look, they can come in different colors, like white, purple, yellow. Mm-hmm.
That's one of the first or few times that someone on Ryan's Roses has asked for a different make of flower.
Yeah, and how would he know knowing someone's favorite flower? I
think it's intimate.
Yeah, it's very personal.
I don't even know people who I know's favorite flower.
That's what I'm saying.
I always just like white.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When I send flowers, I send white. Don't I send white?
You've done a variation of colors.
Well, usually they're supposed to be white.
You did like a lavender hue when I had the baby.
Well, the white ones are out.
You did cream with mine.
Cream is white.
Cream
right?
is white.
I just think simple, clean, clear, right?
Yeah.
Simple. So Snapdragons, and he knows he's sending the roses not to his. First of all, his wife has seen him out in the Uber with another woman.
Right.
Strike. Second of all, he's tiptoeing into the house. Strike. Then we get him on the phone and he sends the flowers not to his wife but to Sarah. Strike. And he changes them from roses to Snapdragons.
Because they're her favorite.
Right. So we have actually this one's really clear.
Very clear.
He's either started to cheat or planning on cheating.
He's cheating full on.
Is it cheating to send Snapdragons to Sarah?
Yes.
With a note that says, I really hope these make your day better. He says that she's going through a tough time. Well, we've heard that. How many times have we heard that?
The only thing, if you're trying to see any light in that he's not cheating here, he did say from Kevin. I gave him the option. I gave him the option to say love Kevin or from Kevin. He said from. But still, everything else is bad.
Hey, Lane, you're on with us. What do you think?
I think this dude is not committed. He's playing the field, and
but he's married for 10 years.
Yeah, so he's over it. He's got a lot of pans on the fire in case he wants to eat from a different dish every night.
Right.
You know, and he wrote from. That just means it's sex, not love.
Oh, really?
Wow.
No one's ever said that.
Dark.
Good Lord.
Back.
All right. Well, Lane, thank you. You have a good day.
You too, Ryan. Thanks.
Right, bye. Wow. I never heard that.
I never knew that.
From is worse than love?
I guess so.
Really?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think from means that.
I don't ever write from. I always write love.
Don't your emails say to from?
Yeah, I guess.
In like 1990.
No, they
No,
actually
like the
automatically
actual
format it that way.
to and from.
Oh.
Like, check your emails this week.
Like the menu. Wow.
Maybe.
Somebody help her.
Kay, you think that was 100% Sarah in the car, right, for Ryan's Roses?
Of course. No
think so,
question.
I think so, too. All right. I think we're done with it.
Done.
Thank
He's
you
a
very
cheater,
much.
cheater, pumpkin eater.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. So let's get to Ryan's Roses. This is Elaine in Ontario. She said, Dear Ryan and Sissy, my whole family shares our locations on our phones. So last Saturday, I noticed that my dad was not home. No big deal, but I was curious where he was. He's usually home working on the yard or watching football. So I zoomed out and found him at a hotel in Encino. So I called my mom, acting like I was just checking in. She said that he was at the office. My dad works downtown. So suspicious, right?
Yeah.
So Lainey, thank you for coming on with us. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're okay. So you're worried about your dad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And have you told your mom that you're pursuing this path to find out?
No?
So you're just doing this on your own, kind of?
Yeah.
Do you have brothers or sisters? Do they know?
Well, no.
A hotel in Encino.
Yeah.
Doesn't your mom have access to look at his location as well? So couldn't she just see that he's in Encino too?
Yeah. But, like, first of all, I would say he is not very technical himself. So
he doesn't probably understand all. What's your mom's name?
Judy.
Okay. Hold on one second. We're going to call your father. I just want to find out who he's going to send these roses to. Coming up next. So here's the story. Lainey, she found a location on the phone. Her father was at a hotel in Encino when normally he's home watching football. Just shouldn't have been out in Encino at a hotel. So what was he doing in the middle of the day? Suspicious activity, suspicious location. That's basically it. She's taking the lead here and getting involved on her mom's behalf to find out what her dad was doing. So, Lainey, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and your father's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my dad on
Kiss FM.
Kiss FM.
And what's his name? We're going to call your father now and see who he sends these roses to. So stay very quiet, Lainey, until we tell him we're on the air, okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Dennis, please?
Hi, this is Dennis.
Hi there. I'm calling from the Blooming Rose. We're a brand new flower shop here in Ontario. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, good. Good.
Good. My name is Remy, and the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. These flowers are absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you'd like to send the roses to.
Yeah, Darlene.
Darlene?
Yes.
Okay. And then what would you like to put on the note?
I guess, just very truly yours.
Very truly yours. Okay, and how would you like to sign it? Like, love, Dennis?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Hi, Dennis.
Hello.
Hi, Dennis. It's Ryan Seacrest, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio now. I need you to understand that. We've got your daughter on the phone who asked us to give you a call. Can you tell her who Darlene is?
What's going on here? Wait, 1 minute. So I'm on the radio, and you have my daughter there.
That's right. She just would like to know. Maybe, Lainey, you can say hi, but who is Darlene that you've sent these roses to?
Hey, Dad. I'm Dad. Hi. I'm here.
Yeah. I think we can talk about this, together, not on the radio. I think it's a little personal.
It is definitely personal. And your wife's name is Judy. And so who's Darlene that you've sent the roses to?
I really don't feel comfortable talking about this. I think it's a private family matter.
Okay, I understand. Lainey had one more thing that she told us about, which was that you were at a hotel in Encino recently. Was that something that you were at with Darlene?
Okay. This is something that I think that we need to discuss. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, Lainey, do you want to ask any questions while we're here?
Dad, I'm just, I don't understand why you're holding back. You say it's personal and you don't want to talk about it. I'm your daughter, and I need to figure this out because it does nothing. None of this adds up, and your silence on this is just it's too upsetting for me. So can you just please explain this to me? What is happening? Why were you there at the hotel? Why was Mom saying you were at work and you weren't?
Okay, sweetheart. Your mother and I have an understanding, and we love each other very much, and we have got this, but it is private between her and I, our marriage, and it's something that maybe we need to talk about now because you're aware.
So your wife knows about this, Dennis?
Yes, she does.
Got it.
Dad, no. It's ridiculous, okay? I don't believe that. I mean,
Well, call your mom.
You can speak to your mom about it, Lainey.
Fine. Okay.
Dennis, I think, we'll let you guys pick up from here. But, Lainey, I think the most obvious thing to do is speak to your mom now about it and see if your dad's telling the truth.
Okay. Fine.
All right. Good luck to you, and I hope that you guys can work it all out. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
An understanding. So do you believe that there's an understanding?
Wow.
That's something you kind of don't want to hear when you're the child.
Absolutely not. I want to know how I would react if that was what I heard.
But do you believe that Dennis is telling the truth, that his wife knows?
Yeah, I guess. That's kind of gross to me.
That's what we've done for 15 years, these calls. So this is really simple. Lainey found that her father was at a hotel in Encino in the middle of the day, and she wanted us to do the roses on him. And we got him on the line. Of course, he sends the flowers to another woman, not his wife. Then he tells us that he and his wife have an understanding that she knows, and they were trying to keep it from the kids.
Which, is that like a thing? I've never heard of someone having an understanding. I mean, I guess you see it sometimes in movies and things like that, but
I guess it sounded like they've been together for a long time.
I would be devastated if my parents said something like that to me. It would break me.
Well, Kristen's on. Kristen, what do you think? You believe Dennis? Do you believe that he has told his wife that this is going on and they've got an understanding?
Yeah, I totally believed him. I mean, it kind of made sense. I mean, he wasn't hysterical. He was uncomfortable. So, yeah, it's his business. But I think he's telling the truth.
I think so too.
I know, and it's disturbing.
Well, if they're being honest, they're just, I think, sometimes A lot of times parents keep things from their kids just for the well-being of their kids and the peace of their kids.
Wouldn't you be heartbroken if you found something like that out?
Well, they might be like a throuple.
I know.
Which means they're all like...
I'm not going to bet on that.
Why?
I just don't. I don't think that's what they are. You think that's the understanding that the three of them are
No,
together?
but they have an understanding that they can go and have other relationships or...
But that's different than what Tanya's talking about. Tanya's talking about the three of them live together or are together.
Well, that's what's going on in her head.
Yeah. The three of them are committed to each other.
I don't know that. I didn't gather that.
I think that she's giving him the
hall pass, and she's got a hall pass as well.
Well,
I didn't get that.
You got that they're a throuple out of that?
Mm-hmm. I did not at all.
Are we listening to the same frequency?
Yeah, we are. But
But the mom was at home. She wasn't at the hotel.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that they all three have to be together all the time.
Well, don't. Okay. Well, break us down on the rules later.
Yeah. Let me fill you guys in on
Colleen, good morning.
Good morning.
So you think that a lot of adults keep secrets from their kids?
Yeah, I mean, I think, as a kid, I don't want to hear about my parents' sex life, and they have to figure out what's right for them in their relationship. And so maybe they do have an understanding, and they obviously haven't talked to their daughter about their sex life.
Yeah, maybe if I'm Lainey, I shouldn't have asked.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Better to not know now.
But also, he sounds like such a cute, nice old guy.
I know. I felt
I also can't
bad for him in a weird
imagine
way.
him doing anything sexual at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
all right. Well, we will. We'll leave it at that. Thanks for calling, Colleen.
Thank you.
Isn't this what? This is kind of like what happened to Joey's parents on Friends, right? Didn't they do something like this?
Oh yeah, I forget.
There was a storyline. It's a blurry storyline.
Yes, I remember. And he got so upset because she allowed his dad to... No, it was the other way around. The mom?
Whatever. There was a Friends storyline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It always goes back to Friends.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. This is a story that has come to us via email, as they all do. Dear Ryan and Sissany out of Cerritos. We were at a Halloween party on Friday night. My husband showed up as Mr. Incredible, and another girl who we know showed up as Mrs. Incredible. Well, there was a lot of attention, jokes about them. They flirted a little bit, too, playfully. Then it dawned on me that I don't think it was an accident. I think they may be having an affair and dressed together as a flirty secret and played it off. I mean, that is not such a subtle secret if you're trying to hide something.
That's so mean, too.
Now, let me get Miranda on the phone. Hey, Miranda, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm okay. I don't know. I think that I just read your email. I feel like if they were having an affair, they would definitely not show up as Mr. and Mrs. Incredible to the party. I think it's just a strange coincidence.
Well, it might be, or it might be that, everyone would say that, so then they thought they could get away with it because who would do that? So I'm really not sure,
So you were not Mrs. Incredible at all? So it wasn't two Mrs. Incredibles?
No, I was somebody from The Handmaid's Tale, so totally unrelated.
Good costume, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks.
And you say you know this other woman? How well?
Yeah, I'm not very well. She's an acquaintance, but now I'm wondering how well my husband knows her.
What's her name?
It just gives me a weird feeling.
What's her name?
Her name is Noemi.
Noemi. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. What's the psychology here, sis? Do you think that they're playing double trickery?
Here's the thing. Incredibles is a very, very popular costume this year. So it could be a big coincidence. We want to hope that.
Mm-hmm.
I would just try to...
I don't think they're naive enough to show up in Mr. and Mrs. Incredible outfits if they're having an affair. That's my opinion, Miranda. We're going to call him actually next. Let's just do it. Hang on one sec. We'll make the call. So Miranda, married... How long have you been married, Miranda?
We've been married about 5 years now.
Okay. So she and her husband are at this party, and then another woman they know comes in a couple's costume. He's Mr. Incredible, and she's Mrs. Incredible. The other woman, not Miranda. She's a Handmaid's Tale.
And it's tough because these costumes are really bright. Like, they're very, it's like a red, full-on uniform.
But Miranda's thinking that because they showed up like this, it was a subtle way of saying subtly high or flirting and that they are having an affair together. I think that's very naive and high risk, but let's see. We are going to call your husband. We're going to offer him some roses. Need you to just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and your husband's name on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to do that now. And we're going to have you be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if he sends him to Noemi or anybody else or you and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Sergio.
Speaking?
Hi, I'm calling from Center Stage Flowers. We're actually brand new right here on South Street across from the mall near the Cocos. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Emily, and the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents here in the area to receive free flowers that they can send to anybody that they'd like.
No. No, thank you.
Are you sure? It's a dozen red roses. They're beautiful. We actually just got them in this morning, and you could send them to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. We don't need credit card info, anything like that from you.
No. I have a pretty strict no sales calls policy. I've been burned by scams before, so thank you, but no, thank you.
But there's nobody you'd want to send flowers to?
Nope, no, thank you. I appreciate your time. Have a great day.
Sergio, before you hang up, I just want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest here, Sergio. I have your wife, Miranda, on the line. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. If you just have a second, we are here because your wife thinks you're cheating on her.
She thinks I'm cheating on her?
That's correct. And she,
Why?
there's a woman named Noemi. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, yeah, she's a friend of ours. What?
Okay, well, Miranda has some thoughts about the affair that you're having with her. Is there any truth to that?
I'm not having an affair with anyone. That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm just going to tell you what we were told. We were told that Miranda told us that this woman, Noemi, showed up to the same Halloween party as a couple's costume of yours, and your wife believes that was a way of flirting with each other and that something's going on. Can you talk to your wife? She's on the phone now.
Okay.
Hi, honey.
Hi. This is about the Halloween party?
Yeah, I just got a weird feeling because you guys showed up in this matching costume, and I just started wondering if maybe you planned it or something. I mean, it was really making me nervous.
No, I thought it was weird when she showed up as Mrs. Incredible too, especially because she had asked me a couple of weeks ago, like, what I was going to go to the party as, and I told her, Mr. Incredible, and I asked her, and she's like, oh, I don't know yet, I'm still thinking about some things, so I thought it was strange that she showed up. Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say something to her about it at the time?
I don't know. I just, we were at a party. I didn't want to make it weird or uncomfortable for anybody. And, I just, whatever. I wanted to have a good time, and it didn't seem like it was worth addressing, you know?
Okay, well, are you flattered, though, by what she did? By the attention?
No. Absolutely not.
Do you love your wife?
I love my wife very much. She is the light of my life, and I choose her every day.
Oh, well, I want to confront her. I want to confront her and see what she was thinking. I don't like it.
Honestly, I don't think you need to. It just seems like it's going to spiral into a thing, you know, and because I don't have anything to hide, so if that's what you think is best, you do you.
Well,
okay.
Miranda, we'll let you pursue that with Sergio. It sounds to us like our work is done here.
Yeah, thanks, you guys.
Sergio, thanks for talking to us. Okay, bye.
That's great. What?
No, he got me when he says I choose.
Okay.
When he said I choose, I was like, legit. He's legit. He's not trying to hide anything.
No, I don't think so either.
Let's come back in a sec. I just want to get into this for those who are about to get out of their car who heard Ryan's Roses. We had Sergio and Miranda on the line, and interestingly, they went to a Halloween party, and Sergio went as Mr. Incredible, and a female friend of theirs showed up as Mrs. Incredible, and his wife thought, they're having an affair. This is a subtle way of them flirting. Well, not so subtle.
No.
Like, I just thought from the beginning, there's not enough to go on that's legit. Like, if they are having an affair, they're not showing up as Mr. and Mrs. Incredible to the same Halloween party as his wife. So
right, they would want to hide it more.
Yeah, I knew that this, I didn't believe.
But it's interesting what he said.
What?
Where he said that he told Noemi, the coworker or friend, whoever she was, that he was going to be Mr. Incredible weeks before the party. She didn't even know what she was going to be yet. And then
I don't
she
think
showed
that's
up.
bad on Sergio. I think that's weird on Noemi, and that's why his wife Miranda wants to confront Noemi, and she should.
She should.
And he's like, I got nothing to hide. But what I want to hone in on is things that make you believe someone when they're talking. First of all, he was very calm. Second of all, he was like endearing. and third of all, he said, no, I choose my wife every day.
She is the light of my life, and I choose her every day.
That's what I heard. And I was like, he's got me.
Yeah, you're like, I wish he chose me.
No, I don't wish he chose me. I'm saying
joking.
he got me. Like, I understand. I'm not trying to get up in Sergio. That's not what this is.
It's not your type.
Well, no. But I do think that there are certain things and ways that people can say things and you go, all right, that is true. Tanya?
I think he knew it was us.
I don't.
Because it was just too, like, I choose you every day. That's like so Grey's Anatomy.
It's not Grey's Anatomy. It's what people say when they're heartfelt and genuine.
And you love your husband or wife.
It seemed too perfect.
Patty, what'd you think?
I think she was just trying to pick a fight. I just don't see how.
Like, you believed Sergio.
Yeah, I mean, the Incredibles costume is one of the most popular costumes this year for Halloween. So it's just, if you want to not run into someone with your same costume, don't be an Incredibles.
So, fine, agreed, but what's the end game? If she wants to pick a fight, what's the end game? Why? Why do you want to pick a fight?
She wants attention. You know, sometimes when someone doesn't give you attention, you kind of like poke the bear. Just poke at it.
Well, Dana's on the line. Dana, what did you believe Sergio?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was the most honest man I've heard. There's no way he's cheating. I mean, yeah, she's definitely innocent, and I never believed this guy said innocent. But this one for sure is.
He stood out to me, too. Thanks, Dana. Let's go to Zoe. Zoe, good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you think?
I mean, I want to believe the guy, but, like, why didn't he say anything to his wife that night? Like, if it was my husband, we would have joked about it the whole way home. And,
well,
like,
that's true. That's
interesting
true.
point.
I mean, you might have been like, babe, kind of weird that she's wearing Mrs. Incredibles, right? Like, what's that? Like, you might have addressed it then so that, yeah, that's a good point. That's probably the best way to handle it. But, Zoe, do you believe him?
I really want to because it was, like, it was sweet in a way. Like, I was sure hearing that story, I was like, oh, my God, yeah, they're totally. But, like, so I wanted to believe him, but I don't know, just the way he handled it and he kept stuttering and stuff. And, like, at the very least, like, they need to talk more because the fact that he didn't say anything that night, to me, means there's something up with their relationship. Even if he's not having an affair, like, yet, that's going to happen.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Zoe, for calling. All right. Take care.
I thought she said they're totally bugging.
No, she used the F word.
Oh.
All right. Well, I believe Sergio. Who stands with Sergio?
I'm torn now.
Sissany,
Because
you were with me a second ago.
I was with you a second ago, but then
I'm
with Tanya a little bit because he was like, I don't do calls, I don't send flowers, or I don't, what did he say? He's like, I don't like to do marketing calls or something like that.
Well, a lot of people
I've
don't.
been burned in the past, like, so I don't know.
My phone rings all the time with these weird numbers. He probably thought we were one of them.
Maybe.
Spam
So
calls.
Can I be on the fence?
No, you got to pick a side. This game's not fun when you're straddling the fence.
All right. Well, I feel like he acted like not a cheater.
It's so crazy. Like, you were with me. I stand by Sergio. Patty, you'll be the tiebreaker.
Team Sergio all the way.
All right, so sorry, Tanya.
Well, that's just 2 and 2.
I think Sissy leaned
yeah,
over
I'm leaning
on
more
our
towards
side.
oh,
She's still straddling. She's like, her head's on our side.
Yeah.
2.5 and
Yeah, 2.5. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. All right, let's get to Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissy, my husband and I had plans to meet a friend of mine for drinks. When he got home, he said he was too tired, just wanted to go to bed. I respected that and went and met my friends without him. The next day, my husband handed me his phone to look something up. I noticed the top message was from a woman we know that said, "So great to see you last night." All right. I confronted him, and he went for a walk with her because she needed to talk. They've been friends since before we were married, so he may be telling the truth, but I need to know what's going on. Let me just make sure we understand this here. Olivia, thanks for coming on in Arcadia. I got your email. I'm just going through this. So you noticed this text, and then his alibi was that he went to take a walk with her to talk?
Yeah, I mean, apparently, it's a friend that we both know, so I guess it's not so weird, except that he canceled on me, and the walk was right before he went to bed. That's the part that seems very strange.
Huh.
Yeah. It seems strange to me, too. Have there been other signals, or have there been other feelings that you've had of distance or infidelity?
No, not at all. I mean, we completely trust each other. Like, we know each other's passwords to our computers. There's really no reason for me to think there's anything going on. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just a very odd scenario. I wouldn't go for a walk with my male friend 20 minutes before I went to bed. I mean, it's just not.
Sounds strange to me, too.
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back and call your husband. How long have you been married?
We've been married 3 years.
Okay. Hold on one second. Olivia's on the line. We're about to call her husband. Very strange behavior. He would go for a walk with the woman right before he goes to bed. So she says that she got his phone to look something up, and she noticed the top message was from a woman that you both know. And the message said, "So great to see you last night." And then he told you he went for a walk with her because she needed to talk. And they've been friends since before the marriage here. Just very strange. Very strange. He would disappear
Olivia,
for a walk.
was she your friend or his friend? Like, how are you guys all friends?
Sounds like his friend.
We actually knew each other from the last neighborhood we lived in. She and her husband and me and my husband became friends. And so, we would go out together, and then sort of like, I don't know, I guess he sort of stayed friends with them, and I got really busy with my job. So I guess that's why she contacted him, I don't know. I really don't get it.
Let's try and get to the bottom of it here. We're going to call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call your husband's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to call him. We're going to offer him the roses and see what happens. So be very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and let's see what he does and what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Ken.
Yeah, this is Ken.
Hi, Ken. I'm calling from Remy's Floral Design. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in Arcadia. How you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Awesome. Well, I'm calling because we're reaching out to local residents and sending free flowers to anybody that they'd like. So you can choose somebody to send a free dozen red roses to today.
This is free?
Absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info, any billing info, any cash from you. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. And that's all we ask. We pick somebody at random every month.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just need the name of the person you want to send the flowers to.
Okay, Cherie.
Can you spell that for me?
Cherie.
Okay. And then what would you like to put on the note?
Just thinking of you.
Thinking of you.
Ken, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Sorry, it's Sisney. Olivia, your wife is on the line. Ken, Olivia, is Cherie this woman you're talking about?
Yeah.
Who is
Ken, just hold for a second. Olivia, is Cherie the friend?
Yeah, Cherie is the friend. I
All
thought
right.
she was a friend.
What's going on here?
Ken, why You are asking the right question. That's exactly the question. What is going on here? Why are you sending Cherie flowers when you have a chance to send someone roses and she's the first woman you think of? What is going on here?
Cherie is going through a rough patch right now. I'm sending flowers to a friend that's having a hard time. What is going on here?
Ken, your wife has reason to believe that you're cheating on her with Cherie, and it doesn't sound good.
Cherie? No.
Yes, it doesn't sound good, Ken.
We have the proof.
Cherie's married. We're friends. You know Cherie. Honey, I'm sending her flowers because we took a walk last night for 20 minutes.
Why? And why right before you go to bed?
I don't want to say it on the radio, but she's going through a hard time right now. That's all it is. There's nothing. I'm not sending her flowers because I'm having an affair with her. I'm just sending her flowers because she's going through a rough patch right now.
Ken, do you understand how odd it seems that why would she call you out of all?
Yes, I know. This sounds
man.
You're right. It sounds awful. Yes, it sounds completely ridiculous. But
I'll tell you what I hear. I hear one of two things: either you are cheating or you're planting the seed.
No, it's neither of those things. I'm just helping a friend out. That's all I was doing. And listen. She is going through a hard time right now. Last night, she called me up and she said, "Can you have a minute?" I was about to go to bed. So I said, "Yeah, of course." We took a walk. We talked about something that's really affecting her right now, and so I'm sending her flowers to help her through the hard time.
What is affecting her that's so badly that
I can't talk about it?
You can't talk to your wife about it?
I'll talk to you about it later. I can't talk about it right now on the radio.
So, Ken, we're going to let you go. Olivia, we'll let him try and explain this to you. But I think one of two things. Either something's happening or he's really laying the groundwork for something to potentially happen. It does not sound right to me. Thank you for reaching out to us, Olivia.
Yeah, I'm definitely confused.
All right. Well, good luck, you guys. So I think I think he wants to start something there. Like he's I don't know. It's just too close. It's just too close.
Ryan Seacrest.
Weekdays from 5 a.m.
You came in way too early.
What do you mean way too early? He just said the
I
wrong
was
woman.
about to ask him how he wanted to sign the card and if he wanted a romantic card.
Well, I didn't need that because we knew he sent the flowers to the friend.
If he's being honest, then maybe he could have said, "Thinking of you," signed from Olivia and Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, I don't know how many questions you're going to ask. I'm just here trying to figure out when the best time is before they hang up. I will tell you this.
Wait for my cue next time.
A Q-R-S-T-U-V. I mean, Q-R-S-T-U-V?
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
W-X-Y-N-Z.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's come back. There's too much tension here. All right, Ryan's Rose is a few minutes ago. So I see the heat on the phones that I did jump in aggressively before you asked a couple questions, but I don't know that I needed to wait to hear more. Look, we had Ken on the phone, Olivia's husband. He took a late night walk with another woman that's a friend of theirs, and then he sent the flowers to her. It's red roses. It's red roses. So if I'm married and someone calls me and offers me red roses and I send them to Cherie, the woman I took a walk with, who's having problems at home, I'm either cheating or about to lay the groundwork for the door to open.
Fair enough.
Well, then fine.
But we could have gotten a little bit more info from him before you jumped in. That's all I'm saying.
Look, it's an imperfect science, this Ryan's Roses. If you heard it, what's your view? Carrie, what do you think about Ken?
Oh, well, my gut reaction is, I think Ken's kind of stupid. I think he wasn't even clever.
He didn't even hesitate, by the way. He did not hesitate. He went right for Cherie.
Right to it. Right.
Come on, guys.
And it's an emotional affair right then and there. I mean, if he's the first person that she's got to walk with to talk about her problem, there's something wrong. And he said she's married too. I don't know.
He said he was saying that she's going through a hard time.
Listen, she is going through a hard time right now.
So if another woman's going through a hard time and she's calling you to take a late night walk and you send red roses to her, what do you think your wife is going to think?
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it doesn't look good. And he wasn't even smart enough to cover his tracks. So if a part of me goes, well, since he wasn't going out of his way to hide it, maybe it is innocent, but still, he could have been smarter. He's got to know that would affect his wife.
Yeah.
She knows the woman. It just all reeks. It just reeks. A Friday night, late night walk. I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you, Carrie, for your review. Let's go to Lori for a second. Lori, good morning. How are you?
Hey, listen, I think that he was out trying to help his friend. I mean, but I do think he was trying to help himself first. He's married. I really feel bad for Olivia. I mean, he should know that, like, he can't be, he is going to be questioned if he's out going on a walk with another woman.
Bad. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. So I did jump in a little soon, but I think we would have gotten to the same result.